Hello Aries, this is your October 1st, October 15th, 2016 read. For the main read, I'm using the Vision Quest Tarot by Guyana Swinter and Joe Dose, D-O-S-E with an accent mark at the end. And for the advice cards, the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Decks have been pre-shuffled, let's get right to it. Okay. Interesting. We'll leave those to the end. I don't know why, but that's where we're going. Now, when we start this time frame, this is interesting. We're starting out with the Ten of Fire, which is crowning this whole time for you, which is interesting. Because when we go along the line of what's happening in this time frame, it's good. But it makes me feel, when I see this, that you might feel like things aren't going the direction exactly as you thought it would. I feel like you may be going along with some situation, but it's not bad. In a lot of cases, it's either friends or family. I think I'm feeling more friends than not. Good friends and plans going along with friends and things that they want to do that you're a part of and you want to be a part of too, because it's kind of a clique situation. I feel like there's a lot you want to do, but you're not able to at this point. I feel like your time is kind of caught up in other social events, and it's keeping you from doing what you want to do. But it's not bad. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I just feel like you might be a little scattered and have some other things you prefer to do. You might be a little agitated at this time frame. It's just clicking to me why this might be popping up too. In October 1st to October 15th time frame, we are in Libra, which is the opposite for Aries. This can make, I have some Aries in my chart, this can make an Aries feel a little agitated, more like people are blowing smoke than actually telling the truth, and it may become a little aggravating. Again, this time frame, what's actually happening in your time, in this time, is good for you. Everything's good. But I feel like under the surface, you may have this little feel of agitation, especially when we're in the Libra time frame, because it's the opposite of Aries. So it might just agitate you a bit, and that may be where this whole feeling is coming from. I don't even see arguments or anything bad around you in the environment section, but it may feel like it may just feel like a little annoyance to the day, just a little slight aggravation, just kind of like not in your normal cheerful, happy-go-lucky happy-go-lucky way. Just things might just feel a little off, or you might feel like people are just kind of saying what you want to hear, or just kind of BSing a little bit more than usual, and you just may not care for it, but I don't feel like it's going to agitate you too far. It's just going to be one of those things where you're just kind of like, really? One of those things. As we go in, we got the Son of Fire on October 1st, which this makes me feel very much like you are going along for the hunt, going along and getting things done. More of a supportive player at this point, I feel. Again, I feel like you're kind of following along and doing some things, some social things. I feel like for the most part it's friends, definitely family for others. Could be business. If it is business, I don't feel like it's something you wouldn't do. I just feel like that underlying emotion of slight aggravation is just going to be there, just slightly. And it might just feel like a tidbit of a burden, not too much. Just because I feel like you're kind of going along with situations. In fact, in this time frame especially, you might be the one that's kind of like fluffing things off, or maybe doing a little bit of BS where you normally wouldn't. So this would be kind of out of character for you if this is agitating you. And I feel like you're just kind of getting things done, being a team player. I feel like that's where you are. Part of the reason this might be a little bit agitating too, because you're definitely the team player, is there's a lot of talk around you. So if it's a business situation or friends or family, there's a lot of talk about what people want to do, but there's not a lot of action. This is mirroring a lot the Sagittarius feel. Around you, there's a lot of talk, a lot of people talking, a lot of planning, a lot of this, a lot of that, and I feel like you're not only wanting to move forward. I'm sorry, I thought I turned that off. I feel like you're actually going forward. Why did that go off? I turned that off. I'll have to find out after. So I feel like what we're doing here is that you're actually going forward, starting things, getting things going. For the most part, it's not finishing. For the most part, it's like continuing on or starting. I'm feeling more continuing on. But there's more plans or changes to plans going on around you, and I feel like that might be a slight aggravation. Again, I don't feel like there's really big anger coming through, not like that, just slight, just like annoyances going on. As you go forward to the next, we have the grandmother card, which means wise planning to me, wise foresight, going through steady, keeping things going. I feel like you're continuing on the same path. I feel like what you're doing, how you're going is good. It's very good, and I feel like you're happy. Things are working out. You're a valued player. I feel like another piece of this is like you're definitely working with others, kind of doing things the way others want them to be done, and you're being valued for it. And I feel like that feels good. That's good. Around you, right below that fulfillment of water, is the Ace of Air, which I feel like this is where it becomes like more like accolades, and people are just kind of like talking you up, or praising you for the piece that you took. You did. I can't get the word out. I feel like you're getting praise. That's basically what I'm getting here. I was waiting to see if something else would come through, because it's the Ace of Air. There's other things can definitely come through with that, but I definitely feel like it's praise coming through for you. As we move to the next one, with this praise, I feel like these two are kind of separate. Because this is environment. This is right below the fulfillment of water for you, the Ten of Water. Fulfillment of water. And I feel like this is kind of the next one, the change, the Two of Earth. I feel like something's taking a different direction. Something is definitely taking a different direction. Almost like, depending on what you're doing, either you're starting to take the lead in something. No, I really don't think that's what it is. There's like a different... Players are changing or something in the situation where people... Either there's new people coming, or some people are not going to be around. Like, there's a change of players. I feel like it's like the people involved, like, not like people are leaving your life, not like that, but like whatever you're doing, if it's like hanging out with friends, or if it's a business situation, like it's like a shuffle of who is involved. Like, you're still involved in the situation, but some other people have to back out, but some other people come in, that type of thing, or some type of variation of that. This is a general read, so I want to keep that in mind. Definitely, this comes after. Like, I feel like this is after the praise. Like, there's some changes. Changes happen. But I feel like it's people around you are changing. Like, the people involved are changing. We got this card. This is a positive card. I almost feel like you might be kind of like not sure if you like the change. I feel like it has to settle, and it's kind of in a limbo closer to the 15th, and you're kind of wondering like how things are going to actually change, or if they're going to actually change at all. It's just different people. Most of you are open to it, just kind of go with the flow. I feel like that little aggravation rhythm that's been going on this whole time frame while you're in Libra just kind of might feel in there too. Kind of a little frustration, like, what's going on? Part of you, you're going to have like a double reaction to it, like a kind of like, what's the deal? Why do we have to change things up? But I feel like at the same time, you're going to be kind of open to it. You're going to take it as a mixed blessing, kind of in the thought of like, this could work out good, and this could work out not so good. So you're kind of there near the 15th as you go out of this time frame. Keep in mind, as you're closer to the 15th, you're almost to the end of Libra, which is kind of an agitation time for Aries. Most Aries anyway. It's just kind of like a little bit of an agitation. Sometimes it can kind of calm in Aries and make things a lot more peaceful. I find for the majority of Aries, though, it can be that underlying little aggravation through the day. Just like, there's nothing to really be aggravated about, but you just kind of feel a little annoyed, just like for no reason. And the Libra energy can do that to an Aries, which makes me excited to do the Libra read later because this should be perfect for them. This is their time, which they're great people. I love Libra people. Even though I have Aries in my chart, I find I do get along with Libra people quite well. Let's just pop out 2 more cards here. I feel like these are coming a different way. These come through for the first part, above the Son of Air, which I feel like, this is, again, I feel like it's more of a project. And when you couple the unrequited love with the flirt, I feel like you're going forward anyway. I feel like the unrequited love is that you're not really into it. I feel like you are not really into it, but you're going forward to get it done. Like you enjoy the social scene you're a part of, be it friends, family, or business. You enjoy it, and you're going forward as a team player. I feel like that's what we're talking about here. It's more of the same. And the other card, because I only got one other card for the advice, new friends. I'm getting more new friends, even if it's business or family. If it's business, people are coming into the fold that you don't normally work with. You may know of them or have talked with them here or there, but you're going to get to know them deeper. Friends, that says, you know, again, it may be somebody you know of or don't know at all, but it's definitely going to be going to the next level with this situation. And of course, if it's family, you know, people meet new people in different parts of the family. You could be meeting somebody new. I don't feel like it's you so much, but it could be. This is closer to the 15th. Especially with, I don't feel like it's you because I feel like it's a, like, I don't know, type feeling to it. So I'm more thinking if it's a friends or family situation, just somebody else is added to the mix. Somebody's dating somebody new, something like that. You know what I mean? Somebody's relative or like kid brother or something like that. I don't know why that came in that way, but it did. Is just kind of going to hang out, and you're just like, I don't know. You're just kind of on the fence. Like, I don't know if I'm going to like him or not, but whatever. Could be great, could be not. So that's where we are. So in a wrap-up of the whole situation, I feel this time frame is going to have a slight rhythm of agitation through the whole time frame. I think that's just the reaction to the Libra because it's opposite to Aries. You're going to be very active. I don't feel like you really want to be involved. I don't feel like you really have the passion for the situation as everybody else does, but you want to be a part of the situation. I feel like you like the people involved. You're just not really into whatever's going on, but you become a part of it and you start moving forward. I feel like that's one of the reasons you start moving forward is because you're kind of like, let's either do it or not do it, and since I want to be a part of the situation, I'll just start doing it. I feel like that's how it goes. Whatever you do, I feel like you get praise for it because people recognize that you kind of went forward, which is, it's interesting because I really do feel like you're not really into it, but you want to be a part of the situation, so you just kind of go along and do what you need to do. I feel like you don't really procrastinate. Once you find something you need to do or somebody assigns a part of it to you, you just go forward. Even if the whole plan is not formed, you're ready to go forward and you just do it to get it done. I feel like you just like, I'll just get it done so that my piece is done, or I'll do the planning, or if I need to get time off, or if I have to get supplies to do whatever, you know, you just make it happen. I feel like you just get on board because you want to be a part of the situation. As you get closer to the 15th, there's a part where people praised you for your part, the role you played in it. And after that, I feel like there's some change in players, change in people involved. And when you're at that point, you're just kind of take it with a grain of salt, I suppose, because you're going to be like, this could be a good thing, this could be not a good thing, I don't really know. And you're just kind of be like, part of you is going to be up for it, the other part's going to be like, I'd rather not. It's kind of like this weird dual feeling at that point. All in all, though, I think this time frame is good for you. Of course, if you would like to, feel free to leave a comment below. I always like to hear how these affect people. And if you have a need to get a read from me, go ahead and email me at james4astral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.